These are the injectors that I will be installing on the 370Z. These are some 560cc injectors. These were bought on the admintuning.com, also known as the administration. You can look them up. They have lots of great products. There you go. So I've never seen a video on YouTube on how to swap injectors on a G37 or a 370C. So this is a VHR engine right here, and I'm just gonna give you a basic walkthrough on how to swap out the injectors. In order to remove the throttle body, you will have to take off 4 bolts on each side. I got them off with a 3/16 Allen key. After that, you would want to unplug these hoses and remove all the bolts on the upper side of the plenum. There'll be 8 of them. There's also one back there, so don't forget about that one. Alright, so this part is kind of tricky just because there's so many things to remove. You would need to unplug this hose from here. So just kind of pull on that. You would also need to remove this one right here. I think it's a 10mm. You would have to come over here and unplug this hose as well. And you could also remove the 10mm from here and here. So it'll be 2 more. And that basically is all you need to remove the upper plenum. Alright guys, so actually you need to remove 1, 2, 3 hoses and 4 bolts. They're all the bolts back here are 10mm, and you would also have to unplug this top hose right here. So the upper plenum is already out. So pretty much all we have left is remove the rail, and there you go. Alright, so to remove the rail, you will need to take off the 4 bolts that hold it down. There'll be 2 in the back and 2 in the front. You would also need to unplug the rail from back there and unplug this fuel line. These are 2 10mm. These are 12, these are 10. All you gotta do is pop this out, and pretty much I'll show you how to remove the rail. After you pop this out, all you gotta do is pull on it. It will drop a little bit of gas. It's not too much like for you to be worried. After that, the rail is pretty much loose, so just kind of pull on it softly, and then we'll come out just by pulling on it. Alright, so once you have the rail out, pretty much all you have to do will be unplug all of them, and I will show you how to take one of them off, and it'll be the same process for each one of them. Alright, so the injectors you find on the admin tuning page would actually come with the adapter you need. So all you need to do is basically plug this in there. Just like that. Make sure it's clipped in good. There you go. And then this will be plugged into your new injector. And to remove this old injector, I just kind of clip it out from one side, make sure it's good, pull it from the other side. Alrighty, so after you remove the injector by pulling on it, all you have to do is pull it out. Make sure that this rubber part does not stay inside of there, because the new injector will already come with it, so there's no need for it. Let me show you. The new injector would already come with one, so make sure it's not in there, because if not, the injector will not go in all the way, and that's not good. And to put in the new injector, all you have to do is fit it in there, push it in, make sure it's in all the way pretty good. They'll have some small lines on it. Let me try to focus it. If you see that small line on there, that's when you would come back and grab your clip. Make sure that the line on there matches up with the clip. Once you have that on, it's all you need, and you can just keep going. Alright, so basically just make sure that the line on there matches up with the clip good. The injector should not be able to move too much. Should be just as the other ones, a little movement. So after you get that, just plug it back up and continue with the rest. So this is a comparison of the injectors. These are the 560cc. These are the OEM ones. So that's pretty much it. That's the only difference I see. Once you got the new injectors on the rail, make sure that all the clips are in right. And after you got that done right, all you have to do is just sit it in place. Just grab the rail and just kind of sit it kind of where it has to go. It's kind of hard doing it with one hand, but I'm gonna give it a little try. As you can see right there, they're all kind of in place. Let me check the other side. It's kind of harder to see, but these are also in the right place. So after that, all you have to do is push the rail in, put the 4 screws on the top of it, connect the fuel line back up to it, and don't forget to plug that back in the rail, because if not, the car will not turn on. Alright, so pretty much you put the rail back in. So you get the rail back on, you put on the plenum. Just forget to plug up the 3 hoses, put in the 4 screws back there, and then you'll be done. Basically, plug up your hoses, plug everything back together, put on your throttle bodies, and you will be done.